This is Lazarus Returns with Refresh and Reload. I'm actually here to talk about GenCon today. If you see the mic popping in and out, I can't find my stand. Sorry about that. Gonna have to deal with it. But no, I'm here to talk about GenCon and Kickstarters. Yes, I'm going with a group of friends. Yes, we're playing Pathfinder Society. And yeah, we're excited about seeing friends we don't see but maybe once a year. But I really want to talk about how Kickstarter has influenced booths at GenCon. When you walk around the event hall, there's all these companies that are carrying their project that's going to get kickstarted. KickIt, as I like to call it, is going to get kicked as, you know, kind of a, here's a flyer, we're going to be doing this shortly. What you don't see enough of, though, is people getting ready to do a Kickstarter in the next 90 days that have product with them for what they're doing. I know a lot of them want to be able to use this money to print and do things, but you can still have a computer, the PDF. If you're doing miniatures, you could have miniatures that you have so people can see stuff there. Maybe get a set of them made that you're selling limitedly along with, you know, whoever else is at your booth if you don't have your own. But you need something other than just a piece of paper saying your Kickstarter. I think you should be giving out a PDF that maybe has the rules for your miniature game, or part of your campaign setting, or anything that shows me you can complete a project. Because if you don't have something compiled and put together that looks good and feels like you can complete a project, you're not willing to put that effort in right now before you start your Kickstarter, how do I know you're going to finish your stuff? We've all been burned by Kickstarters before, and some of them by well-known people, and I'm not going to slander those people and who they are, but they didn't finish a project, and they've worked on projects in the past that are finished through large companies. So what do we do with these people? Do we keep giving them money? So that brings me back to, you know, again, being in the event hall. If you show up well-known or not well-known, but you have a product in hand, and I can look at it, feel it, touch it, play it at Gen Con, sit down and play it, I'm interested. You have me hooked more than someone next to you who has nothing to show me. It means that you didn't do any work yet. Even if it's an unedited, uncleaned, here's the rough, check it out, play it game, I would rather see that risk in this new indie environment of knowing that things are going to be perfectly grammared, perfectly spell checked. You should try, obviously. But I want to see that. So let's talk about some things that are coming out. And some of these I know are going to have stuff there. They may not have a booth, but I know you can play them. Let's talk about Fragged Empire. I'm super interested in this game. It's RPG out of Australia. Wade Dyer, I think I'm pronouncing that right. 36,000 already, 578 backers, 29 days to go. He opted for that 60-day backer thing. Looks amazing. Art's amazing. Game's supposed to be simple. Can be played in 15 minutes. If you have a game you can show me in 15 minutes, you can show me at your booth or somewhere. But there is no events for Fragged anywhere. But at the end of this project, which is in 29 days, I guess we get the beta if you're backing it. Have some people running that beta there. Have something that people can take home and see. Printed character sheets, whatever it is, but so they remember it. I love it. It looks great, but I have a hard time having faith in something that, again, I can't touch or feel. Obviously, this guy has a lot done. Hopefully, there'll be someone there doing stuff. If you watch this and you are doing something with it, let us know. I'll put it up on the site, so on and so forth. Awesome looking game. If you haven't seen it, Fragged Empire, tabletop RPG. A lot of videos on it already. So then we have The Strange. The Strange is coming from Bruce and Mind, the minds of those two. Already based on the Numenera Cypher system. The Strange looks amazing. I know they have events this year. I'm sure they'll be at the Monty Cook Game Station. He was set up last year. I'm stoked to see this thing played. All the events are sold out for Numenera and The Strange. I'm hoping maybe they have some people running pickup games. If you have that somewhere, make a list, post it somewhere so we know. I would love to play this game. It looks outstanding. Numenera is one of my favorite new systems from last year. Great job. They raised a ton of money, $418,000. A lot of that probably comes to the name, but I'll be honest, it's one of the most well-produced games I've seen on Kickstarter so far. Fantastic. I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna talk about another one. There's also Rune, Dawn of Twilight, Expanded Primer Adventures. Jay from Storm Bunny Studios is finally putting out his game. I shouldn't say putting out, reimagining, cleaning up, and printing his book. And it's this combination of Stormpunk meets Vikings meets this race against the clock against Ragnarok. That rhymes. You should use that as a tag, Jay. That's awesome. But amazing. I got to play it last year at Gen Con. I know he's going to be there running stuff for his backers. That ends in 27 days. They're almost funded. I'm sure they'll be funded before we go to Gen Con. Looks amazing. The art is amazing. It has a little bit of this Planescapes feel to it if you're a fan of Planescapes. take a look at the Kickstarter for that. That's Rune, Dawn of Twilight. Make sure you kind of see if you can get him to run some stuff for it. The game's really, really good. I might run something for him. We'll see. But again, doesn't have a booth. We want something tangible to touch. Do you guys think that he should have PDFs available? And actually, I take that back. This man already has like 6 PDFs available on his site. So now you just got to talk him into running stuff. I love it. I'm excited to see it. Doesn't have a booth. Still pretty sweet, though. And if you like Pathfinder, it is a Pathfinder system. Lastly, I'm not going to go into all the miniature stuff. There's a lot coming out I want to see there. The new Aliens vs. Predator game. Are you going to have a booth? Can I buy your shit? I'm interested in that. And then let's talk about Hero Forge, 3D printed miniatures. Custom 3D printed miniatures. Amazing. Website. Looks awesome. Raised $360,000. They wanted $95,000. Over 3 times the amount. Are you going to be there? Can I buy miniatures that people have already had and printed or the most popular? Please tell me you're going to have something, because the idea of being able to create my own miniature, my own image for an RPG is outstanding. They have a 4th month update. I unfortunately didn't get it in time to back this one. I found out about it too late. I just hope we see something from them. They partnered with Shapeways to get things done. God, man, it's pretty amazing. Please have something there. Your Kickstarter's done. And there's a lot of people who are going to be kicking stuff. I know Jason Bullman's kicking his card game. Are we going to see that? I don't know if it'll be at the Paizo booth. Is he going to have something there for people to play test, beta test, so on and so forth? I want to say it's called Booty. So anyway, Kickstarter, being at a con and not having things to play or see or take home. I think it's a hindrance, boys and girls. You need to be bringing stuff for people. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm sure you'll walk around this year and there'll be a lot of people doing a Kickstarter in the next 30 to 90 days and they won't have anything. Yep, tell them to have something. Tell them they need to bring something for us to take home. Not because I'm greedy and I want free stuff. I'll buy it. If it's a PDF and it's like $2, I'll buy it on the spot. I don't give a shit. It's $2. What's $2? I'm at GenCon. Just saying, bring it. But that's me. I'm going to go back to drinking my East Side Dark. I'm pairing that with my Kickstarter searching today. If you haven't had this, it's out of Milwaukee. It's fantastic lager. I drank way too much back in the past. I couldn't drink it for a while, but now I'm back on it. I still love this beer. It's fantastic, even out of the bottle. I'm a big glass fan, but even out of the bottle, this is good. So Lazarus Returns, Eric Frankhouse, Refresh and Reload. If you have any comments, post them in the YouTube video, post them on our site, post them wherever I see them. Doesn't matter, just somewhere. Talk to y'all later. Be good. You're going to see my hand as I turn this off.